Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a review video on the Milani Hypnotic Lights holographic eye toppers. I have all 4 shades right here, and I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review on the formula and everything like that. I will also be showing you guys all the shades, not only swatched on my hand, but also swatched on my eyes. So I will be doing lid swatches for every single shade. And then I will also be showing you guys how I use them and how I create like cut creases with them and how to make them like super workable and just how to apply them and everything like that. So yeah, as I said, these are the Milani Hypnotic Lights holographic eye toppers. So these ones are supposed to be kind of like that iridescent eye topper. They're supposed to go on top of other eyeshadows just to enhance them and add that metallic glow, which is absolutely incredible. I have them here on my hand and you can see how holographic and metallic they look. They're gorgeous. So they do have 4 shades here in Canada and 4 shades on their website. They also do have a festival line, which I don't have. So if you guys want to see those shades as well, let me know and maybe I'll order them and do a video on the festival shades alone. But these are like the 4 shades that are in their collection right now. Hopefully they come out with more colors because I'm absolutely obsessed with these. I use at least one of them almost every single day with any eye look I do, so love these so much. But I'll get into the formula and everything like that after. First I want to show you guys all these shades, so let's just get right into the swatch video. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys every single shade. I don't have any eye makeup on right now because I want to show you guys each shade on my eyes and also on my hand so you can kind of see how they reflect and the true color. So I'm just going to go in order. I'm going to start with the shade 01, and this one is this one right here. It's a beautiful gold that has green, yellow, and like pink glitter in it. There is the color. As you can see, it's absolutely stunning. With another quick layer. There it is. Absolutely gorgeous, so reflective. So here is the first gold shade. So pretty and reflective. The next shade is 03 Beaming Light, and this is probably my favorite just because it's my most used and I've used it in so many looks and I feel like it's just so pretty. So this is like a purple and it has like blue glitter in it, so it makes it so gorgeous on the lid. There it is right there. Look how gorgeous that purple is. It just has the most beautiful tone to it. Here, I'll add another layer so you guys can see. I feel like this color looks the best on top of like burgundies and purples because then that purple really sticks out if you put another purple under it. Alright, so the next shade is 04 Starlight. It's a gorgeous like iridescent white, but it has like green and pink and yellow like sparkle in it, so it's so gorgeous. This one's definitely one that's more of just a topper. It doesn't have that much color to it, but you can see that gorgeous pink shine through. So if you put this over like a pink eye look, this would look gorgeous. This one I would definitely use like over another color just because it is pretty light, but that pink, like the pink glitter in there is so gorgeous. Alright, and the last shade I have is 05 Prismatic Light, and this is probably the most pigmented one and probably the prettiest to look at. Like, just look at this blue with the purple and green and gold in there. So gorgeous. Just gonna swatch it for you guys. So as you can see, like, it is it does have that transparency to it, But then when you turn, it's just like so much glitter, and it's that bright blue color. With dark colors like this, I would recommend putting an eyeshadow under, like a blue or a purple dark navy base would look great, and then the blue in this will pop even more. Like when you turn your eye, you won't have these gaps, you'll just have this beautiful blue reflex. So here's this blue color. Isn't it just gorgeous? Like, I'm obsessed with how beautiful this is. Alright, so you guys have seen all these shades now. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I'm obsessed with them. They're just so pretty. Like, they look amazing. So now let's get into how I actually apply them and how I use them to create this look today. I don't usually wear like more than one shade. Usually I'll stick to one for one eye look, but I incorporated 3 shades today because I really wanted to just show you guys and play around with them. But this is what I usually do. I usually apply it on this whole inner section of my lid and kind of stop it halfway through. Half cut crease. I do half cut creases almost every look. I just think they're so easy to do, but they actually look really, really nice. And with these Milani eye toppers, it's not only really, really easy to create that half cut crease, but it also looks spectacular with that metallic glow. So let's just get into the application. Alright guys, so I want to show you guys how I actually use these shadows. So I just did a very simple, colorful look. So I actually just used 2 shades. I used a pop of color, like a bright pink, in my crease, and then I just blended like a dark purple into it just to add a bit of color, because I really like using these on top of like pinks and purples and colors to really make them pop more. Of course you can use them on neutrals as well, they still look amazing. I just like to add a bit of pop of color because when you add color and these shadows, people look at your eyeshadow and think, wow, you probably spent so long on that, but really it just takes a few minutes. It's really, really quick to just add these shadows and be done with the look. So that's why I'm showing you guys this today. I'm going to show you guys how I use these. I'm going to start off with this purple one just because it's the one I feel like I use the most. And it's really, really easy to actually create a cut crease with these. That's what I always do. I do a half cut crease with them always. Super, super easy. So I'm going to start at the beginning of my eye and just kind of tap right where my crease starts, establishing that line for a cut crease. And then I'm just going to drag the shadow down and just literally fill in the space. And when I get up to the crease, I'm turning it over to get a really sharp cut crease type line, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to use 01, this is that gold shade, and I'm going to put this on the center of the lid and blend it in to the purple. Tap it in with my finger. This is always how I blend these shadows out. So I just kind of stamp it on that edge where I want it to end. And then I just pat it out with my finger, kind of feathering it back to blend it out. And then I'll just tap in between the shades to blend them together as well. And then I want to add that shade, the light one, 04, at the very center, at the very beginning of my eye, and blend this one into the purple. And then I'm also going to take a little brush with this iridescent one, the light one, and I'm going to extend this into the inner corner to act as a highlight. So I'm going to go replicate this on the other eye, and I'll be right back with lashes and everything to talk about the product. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I love how it turned out. So now that you guys got to see how I apply these eyeshadows and how I kind of work with them, let's get back into the actual review video. So now that you guys have seen how I apply them and all the shades, let's talk about formula. Probably the most important part and what you guys are probably wondering, the formula on these. So these have a very liquidy formula. As you could probably see when I was swatching them and when I was putting them on my lid, they're very like transparent almost. So when I turn my hand a certain way, you can't really see much of the color, but when I turn it this way, you see, right? Especially with this blue, like you can see the gaps, and then when I turn my hand, you see that blue shades. So they do have kind of that transparency to them, so you can kind of manipulate the color with whatever eyeshadow you're putting underneath. So if I put a blue eyeshadow underneath, I can make, you know, this one right here look more blue, even though it has that pink look. When I shift, it will have that blue undertone that I put underneath, and then when I shift back, it will be pink. So you can kind of manipulate what kind of color you get by putting something underneath these. That's how I like to use them. I'll always start with a base with my eyeshadow, just a very quick and easy, like some matte shades in the crease and at my outer corner, and then I'll apply these on my lid just to top off the look, and it's a very, very easy way to get a amazing flawless eyeshadow look. The best part about these though is they're super easy to work with, so that liquidy formula makes them very easy to blend out, and as I showed you guys, I just tap them out with my finger. I think that's the most easy way to do it. You know, you apply it straight from the applicator, you don't need any other tools, and then just blend it out with your finger, which makes it super easy for a really quick application. I use these almost on a daily basis. I use them when I'm getting ready in like 15 minutes and when I want to do something very quick but still have like a full glam feel, if that makes sense. When I do my makeup, I like for it to be fast and efficient but still look nice. So these make it really, really easy to do so because you apply them on and it looks like you spent so much time with your makeup because they look so gorgeous on the lid, but really you just put one color, blend it out with your finger, and you're good to go. So very easy product to use. I also like it for cut creases for beginners and even experts. You don't have to worry about concealer and carving out your crease and then applying something else over and then blending it out and all of that. You can just use these to directly create the cut crease, and you already have the shadow there too. So it's really, really nice in that way. Then once they're on the lid and once they dry, they are like transfer proof. So I can, you know, do this, and yes, some of the glitter, as you can see, falls off, but I aggressively rub my hand, but the colors still stay there. So because they have that glitter in them, some of it will come off if you like aggressively rub your eye, but I've never had any problems with the glitter flaking and falling under my eyes or anything like that. It stays put all day, it wears really long, doesn't crease on me either, so that's something I really, really like about these. They're very long wearing and they look good all day long, so you don't have to worry about them drying up and flaking and falling under your eyes or creasing throughout the day or anything like that. So they're very easy to manipulate, but once they dry, they are there to stay and you don't have to worry about them wearing off or anything like that. Now, if you guys are familiar with like these Essence Metal Shock eyeshadows or even like the Stila ones, I find those are more pigmented in themselves. So just to show you guys a bit of a comparison, this is an Essence one in the shade Solar Explosion, and I'll just swatch it here for you guys. So this is just like a gold pigment, right? So with whatever you put this on top of, it's going to stay, for the most part, that gold color. It doesn't have much transparency to it. It's pretty pigmented. But with these Milani ones, you can really manipulate how they look depending on the eyeshadow you put under. So that's what I find really interesting because they add such a cool effect to them. I mean, when you were wearing these in the light, they look so, so pretty. Like if you're taking pictures during golden hour or anything like that, these just look fantastic and so gorgeous. And honestly, every time I wear one of these eyeshadows, I have people ask me what is on your eyes because it's gorgeous, especially like this purple one, because it's such an interesting like purple blue color. It's really, really pretty. Or this one right here is gorgeous as well. This one with the pink, I mean, they're all just gorgeous. So I really, really love that about them. Between these Milani ones and my Essence Metal Shock, I barely use like shadow anymore, like regular powder shadow anymore. Of course, I still use my matte shades, but shimmer shades I don't use as much just because when I apply the shimmer shades that will be in a palette, they can't even compare to these liquid ones. If you love glitter and you love a great shimmer that will really, really make your eyes stand out and your eye look just pop, I highly recommend these Milani ones, especially because they have that duochrome or even like trichrome chrome in them that makes them shift from color to color, which makes them look so beautiful on the eyes. So I highly recommend these. They're about $10 to $12 a piece, I'm pretty sure. I'll put the price on the screen. So they are more expensive than the Essence one, but I honestly think they're amazing, and they're about half the price of like Stila ones or anything like that. So Milani, please come out with more shades because these are amazing. One of the best products you've ever come out with. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful for you if you're looking into these. I highly recommend them. But anyways, please subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to ring my notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Also, make sure to check out my second channel with my brother. We just started out and we're going to be doing a bunch of pranks and stuff like that. I got him pretty good with one of my pranks, so if you want to go see that, link that video as well as our channel down below, so make sure to go check it out and subscribe to the 2Play channel. But anyways, I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.